Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new here, please feel free to subscribe down below, and if you are a returning subscriber, then welcome back. All of you make sure to ding the little bell so that you get all notifications when I post, that way you'll never miss a video. Okay, so first of all, the title and the thumbnail were not clickbait. This actually happened. It is a real story. This story technically begins on Saturday. Saturday, I went up to my boyfriend's cabin with a couple friends, and we drank and we ate fried food and had just a really good time in general. But the last night that we were there, Saturday night, I went to bed and my stomach felt really funky, just like super full. And I went to bed and I was just like, oh geez, my stomach hurts so bad. I ate way too much. That's what I thought. I thought that I had eaten a lot. And then when I woke up in the morning, we had to wake up super early so that he could drive to work. And so it was about 4 in the morning and I woke up and I was like, holy crap, my stomach still hurts so badly. And then at this point I was like, okay, so it's not because I was too full, it's because I really have to poop. So I was just convinced that I was just gonna have this monster dump and then everything was gonna be okay. We ended up going back to sleep for a couple more hours before my boyfriend had to wake up and get some stuff sorted out and then go back home to work. And when I woke up that second time, I was like, oh boy, here it comes. Pray for me. I'm going to the bathroom. We're gonna, let's hope that this all works itself out in a timely fashion. So I go to the bathroom and I had a very average bowel movement, nothing out of the ordinary. And I was like, that's so weird. Like, my stomach hurts so bad, I was expecting it to be like just a disaster, and it wasn't. It was just super normal, and my stomach still hurt after. So I was just like, what the heck? Maybe I just need to eat something. I just need to have a breakfast and like drink some water. So I drank a bunch of water, ate breakfast, and my stomach still hurt. So I was just like, alright, whatever, it's probably just because I ate so much fried food, I drank a lot of alcohol, and my stomach's all messed up, my digestion is messed up. So we started the drive home. Everything was basically fine the drive home. I kind of forgot about it. I mean, it was uncomfortable and it hurt, but it wasn't too bad. By the time I got home, it was about 3 p.m. and it started hurting very badly. I was making my boyfriend some southern fried peach pies, and so I was really focused on that, and I got that done, and then after that my plan was to clean the kitchen because it's super dirty. Don't even get me started. But by the time I was going to start cleaning the kitchen, I was like, whoa, sit down, take a break, your stomach is messed up. It is so messed up. So instead of cleaning the kitchen, I decided to hop in the shower.
Kiss me outside, how about that?
Alright, hold on. Make a wish.
Let me go get a beer, I'll be right back.
You're gonna get a what? So I decided to hop in the shower, and hopefully the warm water would just make me feel better, it would calm me down. Before I knew it, I couldn't stand up anymore, so I had to just kind of lay down in the shower, and it was rough. It was not fun, it was not cute. Also, at this point is when I started having really bad chills. I didn't have a fever, but I would have chills every 3 minutes, and my stomach, my lower abdomen would feel like it was twisting. It was so horribly painful. So I got out of the shower and I couldn't even stand up to brush my hair or anything, so I just sat naked on my bathroom floor. And my boyfriend was still at work at this time. So I went downstairs and I was like, I'm really gonna try to clean this kitchen now and just get it over with before he gets home. And I couldn't do it. I had to just lay down on the couch. Something was not right. I texted him and I was just like, hey, I really feel like crap. This does not feel good. And he said, do you want to go to the doctor? And I was like, well, maybe I'll go to the doctor when you get home, you can drive me. Within about 5 minutes, I texted him again, and I was just like, listen, I've got to go to the doctor. You need to come home ASAP. That's where you come in.
I don't have any beer, so I grabbed the water.
That's not water. So then what did you say?
Okay.
Then he came home and he brought me to the doctor immediately. He was like, alright, let's go. He walked in the door and he was ready to go, but I was like, I need pants! So then he got me pants and we went to the doctor.
No, you were already crying.
I was already crying because it hurt really badly. So we went to urgent care and we sat and waited for
10 minutes, that's it.
10 minutes?
That's all.
Really?
Really.
We waited 10 minutes, that's all, and then they went and they took me back to see me. But they did seem kind of scatterbrained, like they were a little nervous, they weren't sure what was going on. They tried to take my blood, and I've got really bad veins. They were poking me all over. They tried both of my arms, one of my hands, and it was a mess. And they also ended up doing a pelvic exam, which was also a mess, like literally.
You girls, that's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I was sitting in the room, obviously I couldn't see anything, but it's just awkward having this guy look down your girl's, like,
vagina.
What is...
Yeah.
You do this on the regular?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, and
I feel awkward when they just go, cough. No, it's a big difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference. They had to open me up and look inside. So they took a pee test to see if I could be pregnant, because my biggest concern was an ectopic pregnancy, which is where the sperm and the egg meet in the fallopian tube, and then as the baby grows it can burst, and it's just not like meant to hold a baby. So just like that, that's what I was worried was happening. But they didn't really care about that. They were mostly concerned that I had like chlamydia and that it had caused PID, and I was like, I really don't think that I have chlamydia.
We're free.
Yeah, I don't think I have chlamydia, but they ended up giving me a shot in my glute muscle, right in my butt, and they gave me some antibiotics that I really didn't need. So it wasn't good. They told me that I might have bacterial vaginitis, which was like just basically a bacterial infection in that area.
TMI.
But I already talked about my poop.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's called stool.
Get it
The
out.
doctors are like poop. No, they're like
Stool. Okay.
Over
So,
here is chair.
so what was I saying?
Your vaginitis.
My vaginitis. I'll get back down here.
Your vaginitis.
My vaginitis. As they said, if I didn't feel well in the next 24 hours, or 48 hours, to go back into the emergency room and they would do an ultrasound and all that. Okay.
Practice safe sex. Get vaginitis.
Okay, so the next... Okay, what happened? So we got home, and I ended up... Oh my god. We got home, and I ended up... Stop.
Why are we on the floor? Everything around this lamp is dirty as fuck.
No, it's not. We just have movies that we have to put away. Coats of yours. 30 coats. No, don't just... Okay.
I mean this one?
That's mine, but that's the only one. Okay, there are two of mine. Two of mine. Alright, stop. You're ruining my set. So that... So that night, I got home and I took some NyQuil so I could go to sleep, and I passed out. And at this point, I was like, oh my gosh, this is just gas. Because that's what he thought that whole time. He was like, you're just really gassy and you've got a lot of gas built up. And I was like, no, I'm dying, I know it. But I took some NyQuil and I passed out, and I guess I just tooted on him all night long.
I love SpongeBob.
All night long. I tooted on you, right?
I don't know.
You told me I did. You lied? And I woke up and I still didn't feel better. The pain got progressively worse.
So I came home, and after only sleeping like 4 hours, because the night before I was up till 2 o'clock waiting for the prescription to be filled.
Yeah.
That after getting up really early, I came home from work early, and I was like, I'm going to take a nap. And I got woke up from my nap to a crying, screaming woman saying...
I gotta go back. I gotta go to the ER.
We gotta go.
And because at this point I was like, I'm internal bleeding. I'm not okay. So then we go to the ER and we wait for a nice, healthy 2.5 to 3 hours in the waiting room before we get seen. And then they take us back into a room and they start poking holes in me again to get more blood. And they had just as much trouble as they did at the other hospital. They took ultrasounds of my stomach, they took an internal ultrasound of my vagina, and they also did x-rays on the area as well. We were there for a really long time.
Like just shy of 7 hours.
Yeah, we were there for a really long time. I did not have bacterial vaginitis, and I was not having an ectopic pregnancy or a miscarriage. What was going on was I had a cyst on my left ovary. And I still have the cyst, and it still hurts.
Hepatitis. You have poopatitis too.
I also have
Type 2.
I also have built up stool in my body, and so they prescribed me with a laxative to take twice a day, and aspirin or ibuprofen. It's basically like strong ibuprofen, and then I'm still taking the antibacterial or the what is it called?
Vaginitis.
That my cyst was causing pain. But a lot of my other symptoms, like the extreme pain, was coming from the fact that I was
full of shit.
Full of shit! I still am in a lot of pain today, but the medication is helping. It's been very nice, but I just have to go back to my OBGYN so they can...
If you were a Power Ranger, what color would you want to be?
Pink. You be the...
I'll be the gold one.
The gold one is the yellow one.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Look behind
There isn't a yellow and a gold one.
Yes,
babe.
there is.
Babe, that's the white one.
Oh my god.
Yellow.
Gold.
White.
What? That's what I originally said.
It's just wearing...
I have it on camera.
Whatever. You're wrong.
Not.
So then...
I said white, and you were like, that's not white, that's gold.
No! No!
Shut your face.
So now what I have to do, I just have to make a follow-up appointment with my OBGYN, and they're going to do more ultrasounds just to make sure that the cyst isn't growing, and if it is, or if it's not changing, then they have to surgically remove it. I really did think I was dying. I thought that I was internal bleeding. It hurt so badly, and it was to the point where I was bawling in the waiting room, like so embarrassingly just crying in the waiting room, and yeah, for hours, and it didn't stop. It was really bad. Yeah, he was a really good sport, and he was very helpful, and he never complained one time. He's just been very great, and I'm very grateful for you.
That's nice.
Yeah.
CJ. Ow.
Stop it.
See, I'm out.
No, you're not. You're still in.
Look how quick I am. I'm not even here anymore.
Stop!
You have a smudge on your lipstick right there.
CJ!
You're full of shit.
I'm full of shit.
Look on the ad.
Stop! And
Wasn't me.
who was it? Was it the purple, green, orange Power Ranger?
Okay, there's no orange Power Ranger.
I'm distracted.
Power Ranger movie comes out.
Stop! What are you doing? Are you just sniffing me again? And just, I wasn't sure what was going on in the beginning. I was like, this might be a messed up stomach thing. This might be menstrual cramps, because I had also gotten my period again that day that it started hurting. And I wasn't sure what was going on, but either way, I knew that it shouldn't have been hurting that badly. And if you're a girl and your abdominal area, your pelvic area hurts really badly, you should go in no matter what, even if you do think it's just gas, and even if it turns out to just be cramps or whatever, because you should never mess with that area, because if something goes on for too long without being treated, you could end up infertile. So
if you're a guy and that happens, man up. Don't go to the doctors.
Go to the doctor. Everybody should go to the doctor.
Duct tape and WD-40. My Craftsman wrench, and I'm good.
No, you're not. But I'm glad that everything turned out to be okay, and I'm very grateful again that you were being so helpful and so supportive, and that you didn't even complain one time, not even when we were at the doctor for 7 hours, after we had been at the doctor for 6 hours the day before.
Okay, I've just been trying to make this table for forever.
Yeah.
3 days has gone by.
Yeah.
Now you make me make this video.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go make my table.
You can go make your table.
Bye.
Bye!
Catch me outside. How about that?
If this progresses to anything, or if I do end up having to surgically remove the cyst, I will let you know that as well. Both of the times that I was just like, crap, I should have brought my camera, I should have vlogged this, like this is drama, this is views. But but if you... CJ! I'm just really grateful that everything is okay up until this point, and I really, really hope that my cyst does not get any bigger, but I'm glad that I know what's causing the pain now, so I know how to treat it, and so I know that I'm not actually dying or internally bleeding or anything like that. So if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, comment down below what you want to see next, or if this has ever happened to you, if you've ever had a cyst on your ovaries, because I guess it's kind of common. Thank you so much for being my friend on the internet today. I'll see you next time. Bye!